All right. Okay. So, Leo. Here we go. Mighty Leo. Magnificent Leo. Hold on. So, Leos. This is just an opinion, okay? This is all very subjective stuff that we're doing here, but my my feeling is that you're not getting a lot of direct hits like Capricorns, Cancers, Libras, and Aries. They're getting pounded right now, okay? Pisces and Virgo, they're taking some pretty serious hits too. A little bit of Sagittarius, but they're kind of over it. The really heavy stuff is over, and they're starting to like get with the program. But Leos, it's just like it's almost like I'm kind of jealous because it's like you're kind of you're not having to deal with some of these huge, massive currents straight on. It's like you get to be able to move around it, and so you're kind of lucky. All right. Now I've shuffled the cards already a lot between the readings. I'm just going to do one last pass for you guys, and then we'll get into it. Okay. All right. Oh, by the way, Leo, with you guys and with Aquarius, big shifts in energy are coming up very soon this year. In fact, I think it's in May, when the lunar nodes move into Leo and Aquarius. And we got all the eclipses coming up that are going to be mostly around Leo and Aquarius. So you might have been having it okay for a while, but towards the end of this year, you're going to really start to feel big shifts and changes. And my feeling is that you are going to be called out. You are going to be called out to rise up into your true brilliance, okay? To be that shiny, bright, magnificent star, that Leo, um, literally the star that you are. I mean, Leo is the kind of like the performer, the star of the zodiac. So live up to it. No shame, okay? Aquarius, of course, is very, very different, but anyway, enough of that. Let's do your little reading. One, cut, 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 cut. Stay, 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 stay. Bless you, bless you. Bless. It's my little touchstone. So, these are kind of like the live shows that we do. Little mini readings, 3 cards, quick in and out, all right? It's just a snapshot of the situation. Bam, bam, bam. All right, Leo, here's your situation. Here's the challenge. And here's a way to handle it. At least we try. So what's the weather? What's the weather's going on? The devil card. Don't worry about it, okay? I have a particular way I like to look at this, which is unconventional. Now, people read this in so many different ways. It's just like, oh my God, Leo, you are so tied up in your addictions and your compulsions and your bondage situations with other people in your life where it's just like you're a prisoner of your own device. That's a quote from Jim Morrison, who was this, famous rock star from long ago. He was very iconic. But this is the weather. If you feel like you're in a vortex of weather where you are in a kind of very fated way, you feel very bound to situations and people and circumstances and events that are out of your control, and you maybe kind of wish you weren't there, or maybe some people wish you weren't there, then that's just how it is. This is just weather, okay? Don't take it personally. Not much you can do about it. So make the best of it. Now, I have another take on this, whereby this is the energy where if you are involved in those kind of situations, or the weather where you might be overdoing it a bit with some of the good things in life to the point where it becomes obsessive or compulsive, like sex, drugs, rock and roll, parties, too much of all of that, and it's just like almost compulsive, and maybe other people are judging you for that, or you're judging yourself for that. There's another way to look at it, and I sometimes, if I ever get this for myself, I use this interpretation as my way out. Is that okay? So if everybody else sees that this is what's happening, what's going on, and maybe I admit some of that's what's happening, what's going on, the reality is, screw you, because I don't really care. I am just a human being, very, very much in touch with the material, physical aspects of life. And I might just be doing things and having things that you all want and know you all wish you could have, but you're just kind of like too ashamed or too embarrassed to do that or admit it, that that's what you want. I like good sex. I like to get drunk. I like to party. I like to hang out. I like to be the boss. I like to shine and show off, and so what? Everybody does to some extent. I'm just doing it. So don't judge me, because when you have the opportunity to do all that and be all that, you're probably going to go for it, but I'm not going to judge you. I'm actually having a blast. So screw you. All right? Anyway, I'll calm down now. That's just two versions of that card, okay? That's how I see it. So what's the situation? Ta-da! Okay, so we're dealing with really strong energy in your life right now, Leo. This is very, very much to do with destiny here. You may be getting swept along by energies that you really don't have a lot of control over, where you wish you did. And maybe other people wish you did have some control over these energies. And it's leading you into a situation, into a place where you are literally facing a whole new life and a whole new world. Well, guess what? That's kind of what I feel is happening anyway. Like I was, gibbering about early on when we first started off, about how the eclipses are going to be taking us into the Leo Aquarius polarity very soon. Everything's going to shift on a global level. And you, Leo, are going to feel it more than anybody else, along with Aquarius. And so, like it or not, if you're holding on to existing patterns that are unhealthy, guess what's going to happen? That's all going to get blown away onto the wayside, because you're going to be in a situation where you're heading into a whole new life, in a whole new world, and chances are you're going to be going blind because you've never been there before, unless you've been through, unless you're an older adult and you've been through several sequences of the Leo Aquarius eclipses. But, we're talking 20-year, 19-year patterns here. So for a lot of people watching this video, this might be the first time they've ever really faced into this new vortex of energy, and they're going to be going in blind, okay? But that's all right. That's nature. It's okay to go that way, because, the future is essentially the unknown anyway. So you might as well face it bravely and enjoy it. So what's the challenge with all that? Oh, okay. This is a card of sadness and grieving, remorse, regret, sorrow, tears. It might be that you are fully aware that this is on the way and it's happening right now, and you may be deeply entrenched and bonded to what you like and know already, and you're not in any mood to give it up, okay? However, deep down in your spirit, the powerful spirit energy here, you know that change is coming whether you like it or not. And a lot of it, you may not really want to endure. So you might be feeling remorse at all the stuff that you may have to leave behind as you morph and transform and change into this new, upgraded version of you. The newer, better, more awesome Leo. Okay, so don't be sad about it because you've got all this coming out the other side over the next couple of years. You've got all this. So don't worry, okay? The challenge is that you might be just holding on to stuff and like you don't want to evolve. You don't want to let go of all the things that you love. Like, I'm just being really simplistic here. Let's say you're a smoker and you really love to smoke, but you know you're going to have to give it up. Let's say you're a sex addict and you know it's out of whack. You're out of whack. You're like a serial dater. You can score any chick or you can pick up any guy and you know it. And so you exploit that, but you know deep down there's a better way to be. Okay? But you don't want to let go of those yummy, delicious, highly addictive patterns. Okay? So how are you going to deal with that challenge? Oh boy. You're going to face the decisions that have to be made. You know you're going to have to make the decision to evolve. You don't want to do it, but you're going to do it because you have to. So that's how you deal with this. You face up. You literally face up to the decisions. You're going to have to take the blindfold off. Okay? You're going to have to. You're being forced to evolve. There's no way you can avoid it. Evolution, by definition, moves your spirit into the future where you have never been before. And so, in order to evolve safely, smoothly, and effectively, you have to make the conscious, deliberate decision to allow your evolution to happen. Okay? Don't fight it. If you are resisting the decision, then you're just resisting your own evolution. So the way to handle your situation is to make a conscious, deliberate decision to allow your evolution to unfold and become the shinier, brighter Leo that you're supposed to be. Okay? Because there's more to you than meets the eye. There's more to you that has yet to evolve and come to the surface. We love you, Leo, okay? We expect you to shine. That's who you are. We expect you to demonstrate and perform and do all those awesome things that Leo does, because that's who you are and why you're here. So just go ahead and do it, okay? Make the decision. All right, thank you. I don't want to be a bully, but, you know, I just had to say it, all right? Sorry, Leo. I'll shut up now. We love you. We love you. Bye, Leo. Have a good full moon.